Greetings, YouTube. It is the last day of the month. It is August 31st, 2019, which means tomorrow on September 1st, 2019, it is a guarantee that we will have some monthly cards to grade. I am going to be on vacation after this video just for a day, but I will not be by a computer to record it right when it comes out. I will get the offers graded at some point tomorrow afternoon/evening, or if you're across the pond, insomnia territory. But just wanted to warn you in case there are the usual people who are like, wow, Prof, can't believe you didn't post this right away. You're off your game. It's like, well, I'm trying to pretend like I have a life, at least for a day. Okay, so we have a Tier 5 Catalyst Fragment pack, and normally this is reserved for people who are just uncollected and above. However, I don't see a title tagline by this in the unit store, so maybe they are just trying to get everything they can. Also, keep in mind the Summoner's deal, the $10 a month price has popped up for me because it doesn't matter if you buy it once or twice, 15 days, half a month before it's going to pop up and annoy you. And it says earn up to 300 units and discounts and all that stuff. You know it does. Okay, so for $50, we have our lowest price ever on 2% of a Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Crystal. And that might seem like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. It's only $50 for 6% of a crystal, even though it's going to probably be 3 separate classes. But just do the math, right? Let's say that these are guaranteed to be a class of your choice, which would probably never happen until like 2025. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, that's the deal. Let's say that I want to take my Corvus someday to rank 3 as a 6-star. And so I am going to get 6% of a Tier 5 Class Catalyst. Even though this is the lowest price we've seen it, which just shows you how crazy the price is normally, 6%. Even if this was 10%, right? If this was 10% of a Tier 5 guaranteed, which it's not, we would have to buy this 10 times to get the Tier 5 fully formed Class Catalyst, which would put the amazing price of taking a 6-star to rank 3 at $500 just for that specific item, not counting the other rank ups you need like Tier 2 Alphas and Tier 5 Basic. Of course, that is not the case. In fact, normally when you're spinning in the Marvel Casino of Champions, you are going to see the classes that you don't need because it does keep track of every purchase you've ever made in an independent algorithm for each section. They have a patent that allows them to do this. We have covered this on this channel. It is just facts. They filed a patent that gave the spending behavior and also the track of inventory to have future purchases catered toward the past purchase history in the game. Even though it's quote-unquote random, a lot of times it seems like it's anything but. And so that's why you see people all the time that get 3 5-stars of the 5-star awakening gems, I should say, of the same class over and over again. Well, it knows your past spinning behavior. It figures that you're probably not using it. So you could get that and still not be helped in your roster, because then you're less likely to spend money to grind for the guaranteed safe generic 5-star awakening gem that you get for 100% completing Labyrinth of Legends or Acts 1 through 5, etc. So we do also have a couple of boosts, and that's nice, right? The boosts are usually what the top spenders like to see in general. And so that could help you in Alliance War, and I would imagine quite a few people might be tempted to buy this based off of this. But the 4,500, this is below retail price. We have seen 6,500 to 7,000 Tier 5 Basic Catalyst Fragments before for $50. They have lowered the value of that in order to include the 3 2%ers. But I just think 2%, right? And if you are only, let's say you're guaranteed to only get 1 Cosmic, as I'm bringing up Corvus. So if I get 1 2% per $50, it's going to take me 50 of these. $50. It's going to take me over $2,000 to get Corvus to rank 3. You know, that's the same price you could get a decent first car. Heck, that could get you a studio apartment for a month in probably most major cities in America for rent, instead of a 6-star that hits harder than a 6-star at rank 2. I still think these things are so overpriced. They're only for the Bill Gates of Wales, the Shamus, the richest of rich. And I'm going to give this, despite the fact that technically it is the lowest price we've ever seen for these 2% scam crystals. I'm going to give this a C- grade because the Tier 5 Basic, which is, by the way, what the title of this offer is slated to be, is below average, and I'm not going to factor in this amazing overhype of these 2% crystals because the RNG is going to betray you, and even if it doesn't, like I said, best case scenario, it would be like $500 to $1,000 for a rank 3 6-star. Worst case and more realistic case, it's going to be over $2,500. That's just ridiculous. I can't be responsible and endorse that kind of pattern of item costs. So I'm going to say below average, generous C-. Don't get this. And again, I'm going to be on vacation for Labor Day weekend in the United States, traveling to the Kansas City area. So I am going to be uploading some videos and posting them that I've already recorded. But if there's something that goes live, like a new offer, especially for tomorrow, I'll get to it eventually when I get home tomorrow night. It'll just be later. I hope you understand. Thanks for watching. Have a great holiday weekend if you're in the States. And if you're not in the States, make it a holiday weekend. Life's too short anyway.